Hi guys, and welcome to La Lucha is Real podcast. I'm your host, Angel. And as you can see, Edith's not here. So it's party of one from now on. Surprise! Okay. What happened?
Edith is right there.
Oh my god, me making myself cry.
Yo. Let me turn this around. Let me go over here. That was so good. I got teary-eyed. Oh, bitch, she's not here. And then you said party. I can't see it. I just heard. I was like, Dad. I was like, is this girl farting? I was trying not to laugh, but it was so hard. Oh my god. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to. Yata. How do I give me? What did we name him? I forgot. Here.
Pancho?
I think it was Pancho. Y'all ain't getting rid of me that
Easily. Just kidding, guys.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Is the thing tilted or is it just me? It's just hella sideways.
Hold on. Give us a brief moment, guys. So let's have a real intro now. Ready?
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, we're back.
After what, a month and a half
Yes.
of you guys watching pre-recorded episodes?
Yes.
But we were still there.
We were still there.
And this is what? I forgot what to say. Bro, okay.
I hope you guys enjoyed our prank.
Fucking Angel. Bro, it took Angel around like 10 minutes to get her tears out. She had to search deep within.
I know. I had to go and pull out some childhood trauma. I had to deep dive into my mind, into my vault.
I was doing so good. I wasn't laughing. I was actually getting emotional at the beginning too. I was like, damn, Edith is not there. And I was like, I'm Edith. I'm back there, but still. And then you said, oh, what, bitch? I lost it. I fucking lost it. I fucking can't.
After you lost it, I was like, okay, I can't take myself serious anymore.
Sorry. But that was really good. Like, you deserve a Grammy for that.
Thank you. I was like, fuck, I can't make myself cry on command, but I was like, let me
let me do something.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was over here like, fuck, is my makeup okay? I didn't even check.
You're good. Yeah.
I didn't even check. Yes, guys, it has been a whole ass a month of pre-record. We haven't recorded in a hot minute.
I thought we forgot how to podcast. Honestly, it kind of looked like I forgot how to podcast. Yeah. I was like, the camera. I was like, how do I turn it on? What the fuck? You were like, why is the screen black? Oh, it's because I forgot to turn it. Sorry about that.
How does it feel getting back to it, Edith?
Bro, it's like, okay, I've had trips. You know how I go to Mexico pretty often, and I usually go for a long time. Usually when I come back, I kind of get into the groove of things really fast. But this time, me anda like, estoy valiendo verga. Excuse my bad language. Pero like, it's been an interesting trying to get myself back into a routine.
What do you think it is? Like,
I don't know. I feel like depressed.
what is
Let's cry.
it, like, post-traveling depression?
I don't know if it's it's kind of that, and it's a fact that it's just like reality, you know.
Like reality.
I think my mind was able to kind of like wander off for like that whole month, and now I'm back and I'm like, shit, me pego.
Like you came back to reality.
Yeah, reality. Yeah, that. I don't know either. También like post depression, post travel depression, and yeah, I'm not living my best life now. No, I'm back in my office. Just
You're like, now I'm sad, Edith.
yes, I'm sad, Edith. I'm not living her best life, Edith. Pero no se crea. Like, estoy bendecida though. I'm very grateful to be able to have that, like, have had those experiences and travel that much, and it was amazing. It was like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. Well, not once in a lifetime, but it was like shit. I was dreaming about this for so long, and for it to become true, I'm like, whoa.
What's something that you learned while away for your 1 month?
Oh, that's a good question. What did I learn?
Yeah.
What did I fucking learn?
Maybe I should speak into the mic.
Yeah, maybe you should.
You know what I realized? I'm not facing you. I'm like, estoy like this.
Oh, why don't you face me?
I feel like normally we kind of face each other. Okay.
Back to it.
Back to it.
Pero ¿qué te iba a decir? ¿Qué me preguntaste, bro?
I asked, what's something that you learned while you were on your trip?
Oh yeah.
On your 1 month long hiatus.
My hiatus. That's hard. What did I learn? I learned
What did you take away from it?
that life is just so, like, there's so much to experience in life that, like, I don't want to waste any time. You get me? Like, I don't want to waste, like, even if it's like your everyday, like, learning to appreciate every little minute that you have of life, because no sabes cuando se acaba, you know? That sounds sad, but like I literally like, I don't know, I put it into a different perspective while I was over there. Like,
wait, in Mexico or Europe?
In Europe. I put it into this different perspective because I was going through shit, and I don't know, just like knowing that I was like, I don't know, like I was there, I was like, I have to live in the moment, like I have to value every minute that I have, because uno nunca sabe, you know. And yeah, I don't know, it just kind of like hit me. And then since then, I kind of just, except for when I came back, no me pongan atención ahora yo estoy así, nomás quiero dormir. But even like in Mexico, like whenever I go to Mexico, it's like I love it, but at the same time I gotta mentally prepare myself because I'm with my family 24/7, 7 days a week. There's no fucking break. You get me? So I think, like, you know, I love my family and everything, but being with them 24/7, I think anybody is gonna be like, what the fuck is going crazy, you know? So even then, like, even like the moments that we were like bickering and stuff like that, I learned to appreciate it though.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm like, oh, cuántos momentos así voy a tener otra vez con mi familia.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, not saying that I didn't appreciate life before, but like, I don't know, it just brought a different perspective to it. Yeah.
Do you think also because the quality of, like, when you were in Europe, because I know you kind of told me a little bit when you got back that, like, the quality of life is just different out there?
Yes.
Do you think it just kind of like opened your eyes?
I think so. I think, like, here in the United States, we're so used to the hustle culture, like go 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 go, and over there in Europe, it's like they value the emphasis they put on time. You know, they value their time. They value time with friends and family. Like, girl, it's completely crazy, and it's kind of a culture shock in a way. For example, when I went to restaurants, you know how here they give you the bill, like, ya te ven que estás terminando de comer y aquí está el bill para to turn it over the table and get other people in. Yeah. Over there, no, bro. Like, it's considered rude if they give you the bill before you even ask. Like, people will stay there at restaurants for hours just talking, and that's completely okay. Like, they have that time. They give that time. And I love that. I love that, how much they appreciate their relationships. So, yeah.
That's true.
And I wish that we were more like that over here. But over here, nos enfocamos mucho, como te dije, en hustle culture and money, what's next. And over there, it's like, what? Like, over there, como te estaba diciendo y te dije esto, over here in the United States, I feel like we live to work. And over there in Europe, it's like they work to live, which is very different.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I really, I can, not say relate to it, but like I 100% like understand where that's coming from, because like here everybody's like you said, like, so it's like todo está like fast, quick, like
what's next? What's your next move?
What's your next move? Yeah. And even it's like, even just like as a society, like you do one thing and then people are already like, oh, what's your next move? Like, what's, you know, like I feel like people haven't really slowed down to enjoy the little things, enjoy their family.
No, and I think like we got a taste of it a little bit during COVID. I think it's one of like, not saying that COVID was a good thing at all. It was really bad, but I think that's one of like the little things that we kind of saw a glimpse of, like people starting like to slow down and spend time with themselves and their families, you know.
Oh yeah, that was one thing that like during COVID that I really appreciated, was it felt like time slowed down.
Yeah. Pero así, that's how it feels all the time over there.
See,
like it's all the time.
I feel like, I don't know about anybody else, but like for me, I feel like the goal in my life is to like enjoy my time on this earth and not constantly have to feel like I'm on hustle mode, or constantly feel like, okay, what's next? What do I have to, you know, like constantly feeling like I'm so busy all the fucking time. And like, it almost feels like I'm like handcuffed to a treadmill and it never fucking stops.
Yes, I completely agree. And over there, it's like, ¿cómo te digo? No, because I was talking to my tour director. He's from over there, right? And he was saying it's like, it's very different. Like, we earn less over here, but we enjoy life much more. And you could tell on like how happy people are over there. Like, you could genuinely tell, like, their energy, everything's different. Of course, every city is a little bit different. Like, London is more city type. I went to Paris. That one, there was maybe a little bit more hustle, but not that much. Not that much. But Amsterdam, I really saw it in Amsterdam of how happy people were.
Yeah.
Like, just biking and just living life, like enjoying just a walk. Like, it's crazy.
That's what I want. I want to be able to like buy back my time. Yeah. Like, I'm willing to part with like money to like, because you know how they say like, oh, money is not the most important thing, but like I think to a degree it is. Like, we've talked about it, money is important to a degree because it buys you back your time. And that's the goal in my life, is to be able to like enjoy my life and not be like worried about like, oh, I have to pay this, I have to
like, where am I gonna make more money from? Like, how am I gonna make ends meet? Yeah, I know, I understand that. And yeah, I think I took that away from over there. Like, I just gotta enjoy life a little bit more. I gotta stop buying into like here society's idea of always hustling. Just kind of like enjoy life, because if we're always on what's the next move, what's the next move, we're always focusing on the future. But at the end of the day, the future, we don't have it guaranteed. Lo único que tenemos garantizado is right now, the present, and that's all we have.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know where this concept of like, I don't know how many times, I don't know if you've heard this, but I've heard this plenty of times where people like call themselves like workaholics. And
like that. I am definitely not one.
I will never identify as a workaholic because
I'll slap you if you do. Like, the fuck?
And it's not because I'm fucking lazy, okay? It's just that like I personally, I'm not a fan of the word workaholic, because I've never gone to Mexico and heard somebody call themselves a workaholic over there. It's like part of that hustle culture here, like you were saying. But I personally am not a fan of the word workaholic, because it implies that like you're so obsessed and addicted to working that you're willing to part time away from your family. Like, you're choosing to work instead of being like with your family and spending time on yourself. Like, that's what being a workaholic implies, is that you're willing to part with spending time with family and quality time with yourself and family and all this because of work.
Yeah. And that's if you identify yourself as a workaholic. Let me like just make clear of that. There are some people que no tienen another choice than to work a lot and have to sacrifice that time with their family, but they don't identify as a workaholic. That they don't want to be there.
Yeah,
they just have to be there.
Working for necessity is different than being a workaholic,
yes,
quote unquote.
Yes.
A workaholic is somebody who's choosing to work all the time and just being on like hustle mode all the fucking
never
time.
Be me.
Yeah,
that be me.
No.
I know, like, my boss was telling me, he's like, oh, I've noticed that you really like to travel, like, and I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I will never choose to save my hours, like my vacation hours for a whole year to just go on one vacation. No, I'll take repeated like breaks and go out everywhere because I don't have that guaranteed. ¿Quién dice que lo voy a hacer en un año? No, yo no sé, la verdad. So I'm going to give myself a nice long weekend and leave out. Because there's so many people, and I feel like, well, where I work at, older generations, they literally save their hours and they're so proud. They're like, this girl was like, oh, I haven't gone on vacation for 4 years. Ma'am. She's like, oh yeah, I saved a lot of hours. So proud of all the hours she has on vacation. I'm like, ¿para qué? Like, ¿para qué? You don't have tomorrow guaranteed, so what's the point?
And not only that, but like, it's like she's gonna have this big old chunk of off time, and then it's like back to the grind again.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. So no,
but I'm not gonna lie, I have done that because I have saved my time for like the holidays time, and that's because I like to spend time with my family. But then again, it's true because it's like that time is not guaranteed. But at the same time, it was like, what is the point of me taking time off if my family's working too?
That makes sense.
So for me, at least, because everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
But like for me, if like, let's say I do decide to take time off during like a week sometime, my mom and my sister both work, and then Val's working too. So it's like I would spend time with myself, but
which I've told you need a break, but
I will be taking October is my month.
Oh fuck yeah, Angel! October,
November is my month. My months.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so
Those
happy for you.
months.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
So you're finally like, I feel like you've been like working a lot and stuff like that, and you finally need that break you need. I deserve.
It will definitely be a break. And I think I'm more happy because it's not going to be like, going on trips are fun because I've gone on like trips with Val and stuff. But I feel like when you go on a family trip or like go out as a family all together and spend that quality time together, you don't have any worries of like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that. Yeah. Like there's errands that have, like it's going to be like a stress-free like time with my family. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Damn. I love that.
Because I haven't had that, and I've never had a family vacation. It's like, I was just having this conversation with my mom, I want to say a few weeks ago. Mira, ya quiero llorar. I was just having this conversation with my mom a few weeks ago where, like, I got so emotional because I straight up told my mom, I'm like, Mom, like, ¿cómo han cambiado las cosas? Like from when I was little, and my mom busting her ass working 2 jobs. We never took family vacations. The only times we did travel was like every now and then we would go to Mexico to see family. And even then it was like not really a vacation because we would go over there and it was kind of like, oh, like let's go grocery shopping. Let's go buy whatever you need. It's kind of like a que se necesita type situation, Yeah, we would go out to eat and stuff, but it was nothing like it wasn't like a stress-free like time with my family, like stress-free. It was more like we're running around the whole time, like doing different things, grabbing stuff that we want to bring back.
Damn, I've never had a family vacation then, bro. Because nuestras vacaciones siempre han sido like a Mexico and
But you guys went to Disneyland, right?
Oh yeah, we went to Disneyland.
That's still like a little trip getaway.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But still. Like a whole, like, I don't want to say, but like a whole ass trip where like it's a lot of days. Like I haven't done that. We just go to my dad. For him, all he wants to do is just be in Mexico. Like there's nothing to him more precious than like su tierra.
Maybe you guys should plan something.
Yeah, Probably.
And just like force him, and then watch, he's gonna enjoy it with those.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like I don't know if you know, if you keep up with Mexican news, but they're doing a Tren Maya, which goes like across the country, like on the southern part of Mexico, and he's really, really excited for that. So probably like go that.
When does that open though?
I think it's like the beginning of next year or something like that. No, la verdad no sé mucho, but he's been telling me all the laws and everything about that, and I'm like, yeah, that, yeah. So I feel like he really wants to go, you know. So I'm like, oh, maybe we'll do that. But it's because lo que pasa, girl, is like, I love how you said, like, you know, stress free with your family, and I love that you could be stress free. We cannot be stress free.
Why?
Like, I just know we cannot be stress free. Like, one of us, like, who's gonna ruin the trip first type shit. Like, yeah, we bicker and then we laugh, and then we bicker and then we laugh and then we bicker. So
what causes the stress though? Is it because like you guys have to go run an errand, or like what is it?
That and then also it's like we all have different things that we want to do. So how do we choose? Somos seis. Somos seis, like everybody wants to do something different.
See, that's okay. So for our family trip, I'm gonna be planning.
Okay,
because that way we're not like, oh, what should we do? And then you know what I mean. Like, I think I'm gonna have some flexibility of like this day we can kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have like stuff kind of planned out. That way. I mean,
but then your family's okay with following your lead, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, my family, they're strong-minded people in there.
Yeah.
Including me.
No, but my family's pretty strong-minded.
No,
too.
I mean, like, no, that was not the word that I was going for. Like, básicamente, they want, like, if I say something, they most probably won't follow my lead.
Oh.
Or if somebody says something, most probably we won't follow their lead. Like, I want to do this. Like, we're...
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could see it.
But I feel like since you're planning everything, they're like, that's perfect, bro. I love trips that are planned for me.
I feel like
I won't say shit, but I'm like, fuck, I love it.
I feel like I've always been the one that's like the one that everybody counts on, like the
responsible one.
Not that responsible one, because I wouldn't say my family is irresponsible, but like
me and my choice of words today, bro. The fuck, Edith? My bad.
Unless I'm taking out of context what you're saying, but like
no, yeah.
I just feel like
it wasn't the right word.
I feel like I've always just been the one that everybody relies on, the one that everybody counts on, and like honestly, it's hard being the go-to person all the fucking time. It's hard because like even growing up, like I felt like I could ¿cómo lo digo? I feel like I can never really show that I'm weak. Not that I could show that I'm weak, but like nunca I felt like I always had to be strong for everybody. Like because like if shit needed to get done, it was like, "Oh, Angel, could you do this?" And it was like, and it's hard because it's like everybody's always depending on you, and you never want to like
disappoint them.
You don't want to disappoint anybody. You don't want to let anybody down type of shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why is this turning into an emotional talk?
This therapy session.
This is what happens when you make me like go into my vault of memories.
Now they're there. They're fresh. They're open. The vault is open.
Yeah, because even growing up, like I feel like if shit needed to get done around the house, I was fucking handy-mandy. I was like always the one building everything. I was the one fucking putting stuff together. Like even when my mom was like working all the time, yeah, my sister's older than me, but like there was even a time where I felt like I was kind of taking care of her because like I would be cooking her food. I'd be like, hi, like I'd be like, hey Iris, like I made dinner. Like I'm the one that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I've always been kind of like a reliable one where everybody kind of like, and like even now, like I feel like whenever because we have like some stuff planned out, and I feel like, oh, like Angel, have you planned out what we're gonna do yet? It's kind of like, it's like nobody has ever volunteered to be the one to be like, oh, don't worry about it, like I'll take care of it.
I'll plan this day.
Yeah. And so, and I'm not saying that like I want them to do that, but it's just like,
be nice.
Huh?
I said it would be nice.
It would be nice because I feel like everybody like always kind of like, and I get it because I'm very analytical. I'm very like, I love planning stuff, but sometimes it's just like lately I feel like everything se me está juntando.
Yeah.
And so I'm a little overwhelmed right now because I have like shit that I need to plan out and stuff. And I'm like
shit.
Yeah.
Especially you have everything on October, bro.
I know. And November.
Like everything.
And November too.
In November.
But I mean, I'll get through it.
Yeah, I think you will.
I'll get through it.
And then it's gonna be all worth it when you're like literally living life.
Yeah. It's gonna be worth it. I'm just so looking forward to it because I didn't even finish saying what like happened with my mom.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck.
No, it just what was I saying?
Your mom, you were talking
to her? Cómo han cambiado las cosas.
Cosas.
So I literally got emotional and I was just like, oh my God, cómo han cambiado las cosas. I was telling my mom, like, her working 2 jobs all the time and us never taking family vacation. Like, we wouldn't even do dinner together. Like, I don't know what family dinner looked like. Like, don't make that face. You're gonna make me cry. Like, I didn't even know what family dinner looked like. And it's just, like, crazy because so much that, like, we didn't even... Girl... I was 25, I want to say, 26, when we had our first family photo shoot. Like, we never even had, like, family photos together. Like, my mom has pictures of us, like, professional pictures, like, of me and my sister when I think we were, like, 4. Like, her 4, me 4, and that's it. But other than that, like, if you, like, would go to our house, like, no vas a mirar, like, professional photos or, like, photos of, like, even, like, the ones that you take on your phone and stuff. Like, we had, like, birthday parties, and that was it. Like, but other than that, like, you never saw, like, photos out on display and stuff like that. Like, so it's just, like... I don't know, I just had this moment of like, ¿cómo han cambiado las cosas? Because it's like now, like, I literally get to eat breakfast with my family, like, every week. And then we go to dinner, and now we're, like, planning, like, family trips, and we have our picture, like, we're finally planning, like, photo shoots, and it's just, like, it kind of feels like the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, we're finally doing the things that little Angel wanted. We're finally, like, it's literally like all the little things that I dreamt of as like a kid, it's like we're finally doing them.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh my God, why did this turn into a fucking cry?
It's because you opened the vault. You opened the vault, bro. There's no way
I need you to take over this conversation before I start like spilling my guts.
Fuck. Oh
my God.
What is it? Is it already time?
No, I think we're good because we left it recording during...
Oh. Damn, bro.
I need you to take over this conversation before I just...
Es que me duele el corazón. But I'm so happy for you. I feel like you and your family deserve it. Like, you guys really do. For everything. You know?
And it's been a rough year.
I know. It's been a fucking...
Girl, I'm telling you, everything is...
Oh, no. Let's not talk about the fucking year. Yeah, it's been a rough year for your family. Year. Very rough.
Why did this turn into like we're talking about your trip and now I'm crying?
I don't know, but yeah, I have talking about professional pictures. We haven't taken like professional family pictures in so long, and that's because like I don't know, my parents aren't really into taking pictures. Like they want us to take pictures, but like not them. But we have been taking a lot more like just like normal pictures. Like we're together and we'll just take a selfie and stuff. And that started happening. I'm gonna be honest. Like I feel like it started happening. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking go into the vault. It started happening when my grandma passed away. Back in 2019. Mm-hmm. It was just like como que I didn't have a lot of like pictures of my grandma. Mm-hmm. And or to look back to or videos or anything like that, because you know we were living in the moment, but like I wish I could have taken that, you know. I wish I could have, because I don't know just to
it's good to look back at,
yeah, to see her and remember her. I mean I remember her every single day, but just to like see her. And it just me dolió. Like, I'm like, shit, why didn't I take more pictures? And I feel like my dad también. He was like, shit, like, I should have. Like, I don't have that pictures of my mom type shit. And so since then, I feel like we do take a little bit more. Like, you know, we take, go up. I can't even fucking find the words. we basically take more pictures as a family. We take more selfies. We value each other's more time a lot more. It just sucks that had to happen, you know, for us to.
Yeah.
But algo bueno, you know. Damn.
Yeah. No, it's good because it's like it also keeps like the memory alive because like, you know, without seeing somebody's face for so long, it's like
you start forgetting it.
It's
and
like
so sad.
Slowly over time, like nobody's fucking mind is perfect, okay? Like slowly over time, things will change. Like you slowly forget, and then you start thinking like, "Fuck."
And that's why I regret it so much not taking more pictures or videos of my grandma. And fuck. The only, I think one of the videos that I had, the only video that I had was in that fucking SD card that I fucking destroyed. Remember?
Oh my god.
But, and that's one thing I'm scared of, like, you know, forgetting how she looked. I mean, I won't forget
what she sounded like.
What she sounded like. Even though, like, I have it very present in my brain right now, but, like, you know, when I get older.
Yeah.
No, man.
Or, like, you want to show, like, if you want to, like, well, I don't know if you, like, obviously you don't know if you want to have kids, but, like, who knows? Like, the next generation, like.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I do end up having kids, and I wish I could have showed them that. But I know that, you know, that I'm doing the extra measure to, even like I still have living grandparents, and that's on my mom's side. Taking like, you know, videos with them and pictures and stuff like that, so at least I could show them. But I just really regretted not taking.
Yeah.
Not having memories with. I mean, I have memories, but not capturing the memories with my grandparents on my dad's side.
Yeah. Which is really, I feel like, damn. I lost my train of thought. I was just gonna say that it's just so important to value the moment we're in and just value, like,
because I was really more into like living in the present. Like I was like, I'm not gonna take out my phone because I want to live in the present. But I feel like there could be a good balance. Of course, don't be overly on your fucking phone and be like whatever.
Well, there's one thing to be on your phone scrolling through social media, and one thing is like capturing moment.
But like a good balance, you know. And I feel like I'm better at that now. But before I was like super into living in the present. I'm like, I'm not taking out my phone for shit. Like I just want to live in the present. Pero con eso aprendí that, oh man, like shit.
It's good to capture these moments because even like lately I feel like I've been kind of going through my phone a little bit more. I've been going through my like old pictures and stuff, like, and just like looking through older pictures, and some of them I even forgot I had, where I'm like, oh my god, I forgot I had this picture. And just looking back and like looking at pictures where I'm like, holy shit, like where has the time gone? And like it's so crazy. Like me and Val were just talking about this the other day, where we're like, bro, the older we get, the faster time, like it feels like time is just going by so much faster.
Yes, I completely agree. Like I feel like before, when you were young, like, oh my god, like summer breaks would last in my head so fucking long. And now it's like, bro, you blink and it's the next year. And I don't know, bro, like it makes me like, I don't know, I'm enjoying life and everything like that, but it makes me, I'm like, shit, I wanted to slow down a bit. Like I want to really, really like, you know, enjoy my, like as much as I can. I was told, ¿qué me estaban diciendo? Me dijo alguien, because I this time that I went to Mexico, I only went for a week, right? And they're like, oh, why would you go to Mexico for just a week? Because keep in mind, I'm from the fucking rancho, so it's not easy to get there, guys. I have to take like 2 planes if I want, like, or por camioneta, you know, but 2 planes, and then from the main city to where I'm actually from, it's literally like 6 hours. So it's not somebody, it's like a whole day of like traveling, right, to get there. They're like, why would you do that just for like a week? And I'm like, yeah, because at the end of the day, si te pones a pensar, and I hate being like that, but I just have to put it into perspective. Like my grandparents are not gonna last forever. Like my family over there, I don't know how long I'm gonna see them, but like let's put in perspective just my grandparents. Right now, like, I found out that my grandpa is like 80 and my grandma's like 79, I think. And I'm like, okay, they had both came from moms that lasted like 100 years old. Okay. So hoping that they both last me that long, you know. Well, I got 20 more visits.
Yeah, if you only see them once a year.
If I do twice, it's either, but it's a little bit harder. Okay, maybe 40, but that's if they last the 100. You get me?
Yeah.
What if they don't? Because my grandparents from my dad's side, they passed away. My grandma was in her 70s, and my grandpa was too.
Damn.
So, eso no está garantizado. But I put into that perspective, you know, I'm like, shit, I only got so many times.
And it's sad when you really think about that, because it's almost like you're tallying off how many more times you're gonna see them, and it's like so sad because
it is.
And like I was just having this conversation with La Chelsea. We were talking about, because you know how Bowser just turned 8. I wanted to cry.
And I would fucking cry too. I can't believe he's gonna be 8. I mean, he's 8.
He just turned 8, and
I feel like you just got him yesterday, bro. I remember yes.
I was like, oh my god, like I wanted to cry because like
dog years are different.
And he's a bigger dog, so like they don't fucking live to like 20 years like fucking chihuahuas, like
they're eternal.
Yeah, chihuahuas are like eternal. But like he's 8, and it just like makes me think like, fuck, how much more. And like I don't live with him because he stays with my mom, and so like when I do see him, it's like once, couple times a week, if that, you know. So it just like made me really sad, because it's like I was so happy. I'm like, oh my god, it's his birthday, and I'm all excited, but then I'm like, fuck, it's just kind of like the clock starts ticking, because like he's getting to that point where like I don't know how much longer he's gonna have, you know. And it's like, I don't know, it hurts me because I know he's just a dog.
No, but I feel like dogs and pets in general become part of the family, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm over here hella crying. My dog's not even dead, and I'm already hella crying. No, it just made me so emotional, because like Bowser just means so much to me, because he came into my life at a point where I wasn't like doing good. Like I wasn't, like mentally I was not doing okay. Like I remember I was going through like a lot of mental health issues, and like we got him, and like I remember he had like major anxiety when I got him. So,
oh, I remember he
had major
very anxious.
Because I mean, for those of you who don't know, like my dog, he's a rescue dog.
We love rescue dogs.
Huh?
I said we love rescue dogs.
Yeah, he's a rescue dog, and I don't know what they did to him before, but he had so much anxiety when I first got him. And so it's like, we're both fucked up.
we're fucked up together.
Yeah, we're fucked up together. And so I remember when I got him, and like he was deathly afraid of cars. I just remember even just getting him into my car, his heart was beating so fucking fast, and he was like hyperventilating, and he was like digging his nails into my legs. I had to, like, he wouldn't go in there by himself, so I remember Val was driving, and I had to sit in the back with him, and he was like literally clawing me because he was so, I don't know what, he was having like an anxiety attack or something. And I just remember I was like, oh my god, me too, bro. Like I'm like twinsies. I'm like twinsies. So I just remember he was just so special to me, and then just like seeing him go from like hating cars to like how confident and comfortable he felt at home and just being with us, that like he slowly, like, he started getting warmer, like he would warm up to like getting into cars. And boy, like now, si lo ves y lo metes a un carro, homeboy wants to stick his whole body out the window. Like the confidence of like he didn't even want to go in the car, to like now you put the window down and he's like half fucking like se quiere salir. So like just seeing him like like evolve over these years. I don't know. He's just so special to me.
He's such a sweet dog too.
Yeah, and
he looks so mean though. But he's so sweet.
I don't think he looks mean. he just has major RBF. Está con su madre.
Keep in mind, like he'll like come and greet you, and sometimes I remember at the beginning he kind of like he will jump on you and stuff like that. He's a big boy. He's a big boy, so you gotta mamacizarte.
Yes, but you know what's funny is he, depending on who it is, he can also be very gentle. Because when Andre was younger, he was also very protective of Andre. Like, let's say my sister got like mad at him, and like, let's say my sister was gonna like spank him or something or whatever, like he would fucking get in front of Andre y lo protegía. Like, he literally would. And if like, let's say, and my sister would fuck around and she would like raise her hand como que le va like spank Andre, and then he would jump and then he would like so that he got hit instead of Andre. He was so protective, and like si estaban regañando Andre, he would go sit right there in front of him so that like he would kind of like take the brunt of like the yelling. And I was just like, that is so cute how protective he is. And then with like my grandma, whenever we had her around, he was like her guard dog. Yeah. He was her guard dog, and he would just like keep a lookout for her all the fucking time. And he was so gentle with her. Like, it's like he knew not to jump on her.
That's what I was gonna tell you. Like, he never jumped on her. So.
He didn't, and I think he might have one time, and I think it's because he was like overly excited. Mm-hmm. But other than that, he was like so gentle with her. Mm-hmm. And I remember one time, like, they moved my grandma because she like normally sat in this chair in the living room, and they like moved her to the room or something for I don't know what. And like Bowser was outside when they moved her, so when he came back, when we let him back inside, he like panicked. He like started looking for her all over the house. He was like, where the fuck she go? Aww. He started looking for her everywhere. He was like panicked. And then like as soon as like he saw that she was like in the room, he was just like, oh she's there. He was like, okay, yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's good. But anyways, yeah,
dogs are precious. Dogs are precious. I wish my parents were okay with like having a pet at home, but they're not. No. Well, it's because they're very much not inside, and they know that here in Vegas, it's torture to keep an animal outside, so they prefer not. Yeah. And they're very used to ranch dogs, because over there in el rancho tenemos like perros, and it's very different because they're always outside, and they're cattle dogs, and I love them, you know, but they're just raised a little different.
Oh yeah, Mexican dogs are built
they're
different.
Fucking wild.
Yeah, they're just.
But you gotta love them. Like, you gotta love them.
Yeah, I remember. It's funny because my mom did not want Bowser when we initially.
I remember you told me
she was not having it. Yeah, because my mom has always been like, no quiero un perro, you know. Even though we had one or two before. No, we had one. I don't know. We had a dog before, but it was like a little dog. Like, yeah. It was different. It was a Chihuahua.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a
Chihuahua. You guys had a Chihuahua?
Yeah, her name was. And
I talk so much shit about Chihuahuas.
Oh, it's okay.
You're like, I understand.
Yeah, I used to love her though. You know what's crazy too? She didn't even bark that much.
Oh, that's good.
I think that's
one in a million.
Yeah, I think that's why I liked her so much, because she didn't bark that much. Yeah, her name was Princess.
Oh, I feel like I faintly remember you telling me about her.
I was in middle school, I think. I don't know. But my mom's always been, like, anti-dog, especially... And you know how, like, pit bulls especially have, like this... They have a really bad stigma. Yeah. And so...
Pobrecitos.
I know. My mom... And they're so cuddly and, like, lovable.
They're just... People use them for the wrong things. Yeah. And that's why they had that fucking stigma.
Yeah. So, I remember my mom first saw her, she was fucking terrified. She's like, I don't want that dog here, this and this and that. Girl,
look at her now, bro.
Look at her now.
She probably loves the dog more than you and your sister. Yeah.
She literally makes him chicken. Yeah. Like, le cocina comida. Like, she makes him tea.
Loves them.
Yeah, she loves... That's her little baby. Yeah. Like, yeah, so... I think, I think it's time for our break.
Okay.
We'll be right, guys. We'll be right back, guys. Guys.
We had to recollect our thoughts.
Yeah, we had to. Yeah, that's not at all where I thought this was gonna fucking go.
No, at all. I did not expect to get emotional. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
The fuck? That was ghetto.
Ghetto.
This is what happens when we open my vault.
Yeah. Okay, I got that in mind next time that I make you cry.
I'm like, fuck, I'm saying too much. I'm saying way too much.
But while we were away, we got
some chisme for you guys.
We got some chisme.
We're a little behind
because of our break that we've been taking out of the pre-recorded episodes, but we're back at it. Remember, if you ever want to leave some chisme, you got some juicy chisme, or you want some advice, maybe we could help you out, make sure to leave it. There should be, like, if you're watching on YouTube, link down below. And
also on our bio on Instagram.
Yeah.
So if you go to Instagram, go to our bio, there's a link on there.
Make sure it's a bio, though, like in Instagram.
Yeah, like, not the DMs.
Yeah.
Not the
DMs, guys, because sometimes, like, we try our best to keep up with the DMs, but they can get lost.
Yeah.
They could get lost. So I'm just saying that. So it's a little bit easier to track over here.
A ver, Edith, start us off.
So I'm going to start with this one. And I got to give a shout out to nuestra amiga, this one. I don't want to say the name, but because she emailed us. I was like, damn, girl. Yeah, I love it.
She went out of her way to find her email.
I was like, I love it. Anyways, it says, hi girlies, love your podcast. So last night I went out with my boyfriend and our group of friends to celebrate my sister getting engaged. Oh, congrats to your sister. The night was going good until the end. We were making our way to the front of the bar to leave when the bitch starts pushing my sister.
Wait, who's the bitch?
I don't know who the bitch is. A bitch. It says a bitch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, bitch is catching hands. Once that started, everyone started jumping in, and next thing I know, we're being kicked out. I just pushed to the very back because obvio toda la gente metiche lo quería ver. So I got separated from my sister and my friends, but I saw my BF getting in it, and he has a warrant. So obviously, the first thing in my mind, I gotta get my man out of here before the cops pull up. That's true. And that's exactly what I was doing. Was I wrong for not going to help my sister? And cuando? And cuando? Was I wrong for not going to help my sister and cuñado? Oh shit, I forgot about the sister when he sent the warrant. So instead of helping the sister, nuestra amiga went to go help her.
What about the friends? Were the friends not helping?
It's because she said she got pushed to the back because, you know, ya sabes cómo son las peleas.
Yeah.
And eso, you get, if you're not on it, you get pushed all the way to the back because everybody wants to see. But her man was about to fucking get down, and she's like, nah, bro, you got a warrant. Your ass is gonna be arrested.
Could she have?
But then her sister was over here getting.
Could she have gone back?
I don't know.
Like, could she go put her man in the car and then...
Go put your man in the car.
Buckle him up and then...
Ay, boy.
And then come back.
Damn. Well, it depends. Okay, mira, esta es mi cosa. How many people was your sister getting jumped? Because if your sister was getting jumped, Miss Girl, I'm sorry. You put your man... He got the warrant. It's on him, you know? Like, you gotta go help your sister. But... If
it's like a one-on-one,
or if it's equal, like, you know how she said that iban con amigos, se me hace? Is it equal? Like, they're not overpowered, like they have enough people to kind of one-on-one it.
Well, yeah, because she said friends, sisters and friends, but like, did the friends jump in to help?
But if they didn't, and your sister and your cuñado were getting jumped,
damn, that's wild.
I don't know, but I'm like, I'm sorry, boo.
That's a little crazy because if I saw that my sister was like getting jumped, I fucking throw hands already. Yeah. No questions asked. If like, let's say somebody tries to.
I don't know if I even remember my boyfriend, to be completely honest. I don't know if I'll remember my boyfriend with the warrant. I just see my sister getting jumped.
Yeah, I don't even think that would be in the forefront. Like, how you're like trying to like. I feel like the protective instinct in me would like kick in, and I'd be like, just throwing hands at that
and that's
point.
coming from me. I've had a boyfriend that had a warrant before, so I'm like, my sister probably wouldn't.
Pero también, like, he's a grown man. I feel
that's what I'm saying. Like,
he's a grown man. He could have walked away from the situation and understood that you have to be there.
And even if he decided to get down, he would understand the consequences. I mean, he already has a warrant for his arrest, so.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it depends. I mean,
it depends on a lot of things.
Yeah, if your sister was like one-on-one and or like the friends, it was like equal.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't feel really too bad.
Yeah.
But if your sister and your cuñado were getting fucking jumped and you kind of just
left them, that is a little fucked up, because I feel like, yeah. Bro, like sometimes I don't even know the person and I want to fucking, like, yo también me quiero meter.
Bro, yeah, let's not, like, remember?
A fucking peso pluma?
Bro.
I wanted to jump, I wanted to fight that man.
I told you, but I feel like it wasn't really too much of our. It's good. Lo que pasa es que how things rolled out. You want to start telling? Maybe
no, you tell him.
Okay, guys. So the thing is that we went to Peso Pluma. Oh, look at my Peso Pluma shirt. And we had so much fun. Keep in mind, Angel. I'm gonna say that Angel's very observant. Okay.
Very.
I'm very more like, I'm having fun, whatever. But she's very observant of like the area and stuff like
vigilant.
that. So she's enjoying herself, but she's still very vigilant. And then she taps me on the shoulder and she's like, Edith, are you seeing what I'm seeing? And I'm like, what? She's like, look, the guy's touching her. So keep in mind, there was like a group of friends in the front of us, right? Sitting in the front of us. There was like
3 of them.
And then there was un viejo con su señora sitting in front of them. So like 2 rows down us, right?
Yeah, there was a couple in front of them.
There was this really like, she was really pretty, more a girl wearing like a shorter dress, and I only say like a shorter dress because her leg was exposed, you know?
She had very exposed legs.
Yeah, very exposed.
She had like a high slit dress.
Very
like,
pretty dress.
Homegirl was probably not wearing underwear.
Yeah. It's one of those dresses you just don't, you know, or
I don't think she was wearing a bra or underwear.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But it looked really pretty.
But it looked really nice. So the guy was literalmente, okay, they had his girl in front of him, like sitting in a way, right? Sitting on his lap, while he had his hands stretched out like this, right? Well, if you're seeing on YouTube, I'm like over here, kind of touching Angel, but touching the girl's leg. Like on the...
He was like caressing her leg.
Yes, because I had to literally see. I'm like, maybe it's like...
Yeah, because sometimes it was like his finger, and then he would add a couple fingers.
Like caressing the shit out of it. And I was like...
Yeah, at one point he like palmed it, like...
Yeah, I'm like, what? While he has his fucking señora...
On his lap.
On his lap, bro. I was like, I cannot believe this. This is something you see like in La Rosa de Guadalupe or something. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah. It was so disgusting because this man was like, I'm not saying he's old, but he was older because the girl looked very young.
The girl looked like maybe she was like 19, 20 tops.
Yeah.
The guy looked literally like my dad's age, which is like, I want to say like 50. Like, he didn't look like a viejito, but he looked, you know, he looked like somebody's dad. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. It was so disgusting. It was so, honestly, it was just very disturbing. Because he was like caressing her leg while his woman is on his lap. So we're trying to enjoy Peso Pluma, but at that point we couldn't anymore because we're like over here like keeping a watch and we're like, what the fuck is happening? So finally Angel's like, do we say something? Because I don't know what the fuck was with the friends.
I'm a girl. I feel like I'm a girl's girl.
Me too.
We gotta look out for each other.
Me too. And I was like, why aren't the friends saying, like, I don't know, bro. And then like, so finally I end up like hardly tapping the friends.
Well, la señora, you were tapping her and she was
like, ma'am, like he was hella touching her and I'm like
recording the concert and she was like not turning around.
Yeah, I literally was hitting this girl at this point because she would not turn around. I was like, how am I gonna get, because I couldn't yell, obviously they were not gonna hear me, you know, I was yelling and they weren't hearing me, so I kept on tapping and then I was like, this guy's still fucking, keep in mind the guy was still over here caressing the shit out of her, like. And I don't know if the girl was like super in the concert that she didn't really feel it or whatever.
But then I tapped the guy. The guy like felt it right away.
Yeah. And So the girl, they voltearon. We were like, hey, you know, look out for that fucking guy. He keeps on touching the girl. And the girl turned around and she came and she's like, oh, do you speak Spanish? Because hablaba español. And then I'm like, yeah. Dice, es que me sigue tocando y le pego que no y me sigue tocando. And the fact is that when you're sitting in the stadium, there's only so much seating. Like, you have your assigned seating. So there's only so much you can move around, guys. So this fucking man was like, I don't fucking know. Like, it was just fucking crazy. So I guess a lady in front of us, like the friend, taps the shit. Like, le pegan la mano al señor. And he kind of like takes it back.
He fucking knew what he was doing.
But the wife was like not noticing this because I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. If someone hit Val, I don't give a fuck. I'm throwing hands. If I need to be escorted out of there, I fucking will.
Or at least you turn around and be like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what is happening? But like, no sé qué estaba pasando.
Point is, nothing fucking happened.
Yeah, because at the end of I thought that the guy, because they had a group of friends and one of them was a guy and stuff like that. I thought he was gonna tell them shit like, what the fuck? Square the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah.
I felt like fucking squaring the fuck up with that viejillo.
I felt like that was me and you wanted to square.
At that point, and then they didn't really do much. Like, I don't know if they were really drunk, I must say.
And the guy was high because he was like smoking.
They were really drunk, and I was like, okay. So the guy se calmó un poco, but then he's tried again to fucking start reaching. And that's when I told you, I was like, if you see it, fucking let's record it. I'm about to go to the señora and I'm gonna show her, and we're gonna start shit.
Yeah.
Ya que.
I was like, damn. Honestly though, I feel like I think they were just drunk.
I think they were drunk. They didn't know.
But then again, no. If I was drunk and somebody told me that they were...
But that's if you're drunk. You're still very... You know what the fuck is happening. You get me?
I feel like if somebody still told me like, oh, somebody's touching your friend, I'd fucking fight.
Yeah, me too.
I would like...
Oh, there's no like, fucking question, bro.
If somebody told Val would straight up lose his shit.
Fuck yeah,
Val is so protective that he's
very protective.
Val would have already fucking started saying shit. So...
Like, bro, if that was like... me, you, Val, like that shit would have fucking gone down.
Yeah, we would have been. You would have seen Val. You would have seen Val.
Yeah,
Edith and I escorting out of there.
Because I was like, oh, are they not gonna? So we saw that they didn't really do anything. So all we did is literally the rest of the night we were literally just looking to make sure that the girl wasn't getting fucking over here like
molested.
Yeah.
So.
But she moved a little bit. She was able to move a little bit more farther away.
Yeah.
He kept on reaching, but no le alcanzaba.
Yeah. And then she put her botas on.
Yeah.
She put her boots on, so he couldn't really touch her because her boots were like, were they like thigh high?
Yeah, they were like thigh highs. Because she had taken them off because I guess she got tired, but she had to put them back on because the fucking guy didn't stop touching her.
Yeah. Anyways, that's our Peso Pluma story.
Yeah, bro.
That shit was wild, but yeah. I wanted to square up. But then again,
we can't get into shit that we told them. We did our part, you know.
Yeah. ¿Para qué nos vamos a meter en broncas?
Exactly. Yo venía a escuchar a Peso Pluma, fuck. But yeah, that would be totally different if it was my friends. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I'm being escorted. I
could be bad.
Ay, Dios mío.
That was so disgusting. Because I was like...
Literally the next day, me and Angel were still fucking disturbed. We were like, did we really just like witness that?
That was so disgusting. Like, and the fact, like, his woman was right
like,
there.
Sitting on him. Like, it was a señora and a señor, guys. Like, literally, the girl, they were, like, all in love and stuff like that. No, the guy was over here acting like he's in love with her, but over here fucking caressing the other fucking young girl.
I don't know. It was disturbing.
Anyways,
it was very disturbing.
Other than that, the Peso Pluma concert was amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. Es bien ambiente.
Yeah.
He's very, like... Homeboy has to be on drugs or something because he be like jumping up and down, running.
Bro, I was getting tired for him. I was like, ¿Dónde está la silla para sentarlo? Because I was like, I'm out of breath.
My ass would have been winded already.
I know, he does. It's like he literally just go... He does... What are they called? Pacers?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Literally, the whole fucking concert.
No wonder he's so skinny.
Yeah, no wonder. I'm like, con razón. Yeah.
Hey, maybe that's what we need to do.
Bitch. I know, so it's como peso pluma, just going back and forth.
But yes, it was a great concert. Yes, recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Yeah, definitely recommend go seeing him, guys.
Do we have time for another Chisme? I think we do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't think I've read this one, but here we go. Girls, les cuento. A year and a half ago, my sister dated this guy. I'll name him Chewy. Did we sing this one already?
I don't remember.
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember Chewy.
A year and a half ago, my sister dated this guy. I'll name him Chewy. So she was with Chewy for only 1 month. More like a 30-day trial.
Hey, you gotta do those sometimes.
You gotta do those. Last spring, my sister and I stopped talking to each other for 1 year due to a different dilemma. We began talking like 2 months ago. So around that time, I hanged out with her ex. And we spoke, ate food, and smoked.
You hanged out with the ex? The sister's ex?
One thing led to another, and we slept with each other. We hooked up more than once, but now that my sister and I are talking, should I just confess to her? I mean, the last time I saw him was around my birthday.
Damn, that guy must be happy as fuck. He, like, fucked both sisters. I don't know.
I just personally, I mean, I'm married, but I don't
have a sister.
I have a sister, but I just could never imagine dating my sisters, or not dating, but just like even hanging out or like having their contact information. Like, okay, but Iris has vows.
But that's different. Like, it's different. Like, for example, like, let's say you, not saying that you are, but like, let's say hypothetically you vow part your ways or whatever. Like, your sister's not, I don't think your sister's gonna go out of her way to hang out with Val.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's fucking weird.
She's my sister.
Yeah.
She needs to, like, stay away from him.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, you know, yeah, your sister. But
then they didn't, I guess, like, her and her sister weren't talking.
I don't care, bro.
No, that's still weird.
You don't do that shit. I'm sorry. But I just, no.
Yeah, I personally,
like, he fucked your sister.
I don't think I could ever be in that predicament.
Like, he fucked your sister and then he fucked you.
Obviously, a él le vale, like...
Para él es un premio, bro.
Yeah. He clearly is having the time of his life.
But, like, I don't know. I don't know if I would confess that to your sister since you did it. Because, personally, if it was me and my sister said something like that, I'd be like, what the fuck, bitch? We're fucking... What the fuck?
Like, they're already on, like, a rock. Like, you guys' relationship's already a little rocky.
Yeah.
And I feel like when people confess that kind of shit, it's not so much for the other person. It's more for yourself because you feel guilty about it. And, like, you're the one that's, like, tortured because you're living with this dilemma. And, like, by you telling the other person. Yes, like, it's a good thing to be honest. But by you, like, telling this other person, in this case, your sister, I was like, are you doing more harm by telling her? Because then now it's going to, like...
Now, it'd be different if the sister goes back to that ex. Like, let's say they start dating again.
Yeah.
That, I think you have to confess right there and there. That's just too much. Yeah. But if there was a 30-day trial, honestly, no te sale nada de bien decirle. Honestly, you're just gonna cause more problems.
So they only dated they only dated for like a month. No, that's still weird though.
It's still weird.
It's just weird.
A month is a month. You know, it's a relationship.
Yeah. Sorry, friend.
Damn.
I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. This is a short one. Do you want to read it or you want me to read it?
A ver. You can read it.
Okay.
I don't know why I say a ver, like if I could see.
Okay. Would you ever date someone if you heard they were a deadbeat father? Or would it not bother you because that's between him and his baby mom?
Keyword heard? Keyword heard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a difference. Because I feel like we live in a society where, like, sometimes, like, you know, co-parenting can get hard, you know? one person could get mad at the other and just kind of call them deadbeat just because they're mad because things didn't go their way or something like that. Doesn't mean necessarily that they are. You know, it's just like, you know, if I called you a fucking whore, doesn't mean that you are. I'm just fucking mad at you, you know? Yeah. You're like, damn. Fuck. But I think it's different if they are a deadbeat father. Like, let's say you are literally dating this person and they don't give a fuck about their kids or checking up on them or anything like that. Lo vas a ver. Yeah. You're gonna see it. Of course, I wouldn't fucking date anybody that's a fucking deadbeat father. Now, if I heard that, of course, I would analyze the situation on my own and see how he is actually with his kids. If he's being a dad, then he's being a dad. You're just calling him a deadbeat because no sé qué traen ustedes.
Yeah, or like even if you hear it from other people, it's like you can hear a lot of things. You can. That's the thing, is you can hear it, like, hay muchos chismosos, hay muchos, like,
yeah, it's like guys, like, you know, maybe guys, you're dating a guy and some fucking, somebody tells him, oh, you know, your girl has been around, like, your girl is a whore or something, like a hoe. Like, is he really going to take that in consideration, or is he going to do his own, is it going to really matter for him? Like, he has to do his own analysis. You get me?
Yeah, it's one thing to hear it and one thing to actually see it. Yeah. Like, obviously, like, I'm not dating anybody, like, but in your case, if you're with somebody and, like, let's say, oh shit, my bad. Somebody tells you, like, oh, your boyfriend is a deadbeat father. Okay. Right?
It's like, okay. All right.
No, but then, like, you see that your boyfriend actually calls their kid, buys them school clothes.
If I actively see them being a present, like, a dad, you know, like, okay, you're just fucking telling me that shit because you estás tan enojado, enojada, lo que sea.
O estás amargada, quién sabe. Like, and that's another thing, too, because
go live your life. Enjoy life. Or like, stop concentrating on
how do you even know if maybe the baby mama doesn't let them see their own fucking kids?
And that's the thing about it. That's when I feel like it depends more on, like, you know, like the relationship and how much you know about that. I feel like when you date somebody with kids, you obviously have to make sure to educate yourself on how the relationship is and everything like that. Because, I mean, not all really. Like I said, co-parenting is hard in itself, and there's a lot of co-parents que no se llevan, so you kind of have to know what you're stepping into.
Yeah, and I don't know about that because the last part said, or is that just something, what did it say, or would it not bother you because that's between him and his baby mom? No, I feel like everybody should, if you're gonna be with that person and you have plans on being with that person long term, you're gonna at one point be a stepmom. Yeah, right. Like,
so you want to make sure that you know like that they're being a fucking father. I mean, unless you don't give a fuck that they're a deadbeat father, but personally
that's a red flag.
That says a lot about a person.
Yes.
And I wouldn't date somebody that is actually a deadbeat father. Now, if I heard it and I did my analysis and I was like, you know what, he's very present, he's very there, he financially is there, he everything, like, nomás está amargada or amargado.
Yeah, or people are just stirring shit.
Yeah, so you gotta take it with a grain of salt, I guess.
Yeah, and honestly, that's one thing I feel like about us is, like, we don't just take something like for what it is, like if somebody was to tell me something, I've never been the type of person to take someone at their word. Like, I always feel like, oh, okay, where'd you get that information? Yeah. Find out where they got that information, do my own little investigations.
Because that's how you have to do it. You can't just fucking believe
anything. I don't know. I never understood that. There's people who, like, les dicen algo and right away, like, they go from 0 to 100 real quick, and they get mad and defensive and all this, and it's just like,
it's kind of like if somebody tells you, like, oh, you know, your partner's cheating on you, or I think you have to do your own analysis. Yeah. To know that they are, you know.
Like, are you gonna go blow up your own relationship because somebody told you? Like, what if it was a lie?
Yeah, to break you up. Like, I don't know.
That's wild.
I don't know.
All right. Oh my God, this is. Do we have time for another one?
I don't know, girl.
Because it's kind of long.
No sé si tenemos tiempo.
No, I think we're
at it, girl.
Yeah, I think we're at the time. All right. We'll just continue reading next time.
Alrighty, girl.
Thank you, everybody.
That passed really fast.
I know, this has been like a roller coaster of a fucking...
Honestly, every episode is a roller coaster. I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, we're like... Our listeners are probably like, nuestros amigos are like crying at once and then laughing at the other. Like, what's happening, guys? Like, we're emotionally not stable.
Yeah, for real. We're so turbulent. We're like... well, all right, guys. If you guys have any juicy chisme, make sure to submit it. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the description where you can submit your juicy chisme anonymously. All chisme is anonymous unless you email us. Yeah, we know your name,
but we won't say the name unless you actually want us to like shout yours.
If you like sign your name,
if you want a shout out and stuff like that, go for it. Like, we'll shout you out, but it's just we won't do it unless, you know.
Yeah, unless if you sign off your name, we'll read it, you know. Yeah. If you don't, it's whatever. But anyways, or you can go to our bio on Instagram and the link is also on there. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Please, thank you, because that helps us a lot.
Yes.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, make sure if you have time, you know, leave a 5-star review if you liked it. If you didn't, then, you know, just hit the DM. You know, we could talk about it a little bit. Maybe. But yeah, make sure to follow us on... You already said follow us, right?
I think so.
Bro.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Doesn't podcast for like a month and forget how to fucking podcast.
What's our outro?
I don't know, bro. But yeah, make sure to follow us on Instagram and on TikTok.
Yes.
A La Lucha is Real podcast.
And Threads. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, Threads. That's so fun.
Have we been keeping up with Threads?
Not really.
Oh my god, we need to
get at first, we were really like good. We're gonna get on it, guys.
Yeah, like, we're getting back in like routine.
But make sure if you want to keep up with our personals. Damn, I'm saying personals now. Fuck, I have been getting a lot of followers in our personal IGs from the
so you can find podcast. Edith at
XOXO Edith with 2 E's. It's also gonna be down below.
That's so complicated,
bro. Yes, just go fucking down below, guys.
Yeah,
go on if you're watching on YouTube, go to the link down below. You'll see my aim.
Yeah, but what if they're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts?
I also put it on the little description.
Oh, you do? Okay.
And I didn't say. I said I just did it. Not the other ones. Previous episodes are not gonna have it.
Oh,
so
okay.
This episode will though.
Okay. Well.
So what's your app?
Mine is It's Girl Angel.
That one's a lot easier.
Yeah.
To think that we were like struggling so hard to find you that username.
I know. I remember when we were like, all right, Angel, you need to, because I don't know what the fuck it was before. It was like Angel M. Robles with the 1 in it or something. I don't know what the fuck it was. But I was like, no, we need to find like a cute, catchier. Yeah, like a catchier handle. Yeah. Yeah, but I think It's Girl Angel is like.
I like that one. I really like it.
It's very like, I don't know. Cute. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is the long ass outro.
Bro,
but all right.
Ya nos vamos. Ahí lo dejamos. I hope you guys have a great week. Stay blessed.
Yes. Que Dios los bendiga. Besitos.
Bye.